morning, folks. It's Kerry with 401k Dexter's here. This morning I am running over to pick up our grandson. Thursday is the day that our daughter has a one-on-one tutoring with the organization that she receives her scholarship from. So they want to make sure that she's successful in college in her nursing program, and they mandate a Thursday morning 2 or 3 hour tutoring, making sure that they're getting the subject, the content, study materials, and that they're doing well. So I'm going to run over and pick him up and then come back to the house. It's only for about, like I said, 3 hours. So we'll drop him back over there about about lunchtime, and then Linda and I are going to get into some painting. We've already got 1, 2, 3, 3.5 rooms of the house painted, and are steadily making progress. Our goal is to get the house painted inside and out and put it on the market in the June, July, August time frame, and then be in an RV down on our property near Athens, Texas by the early fall to start our retirement home. This morning I wanted to throw out what I plan on doing with our, it would be February earnings that hit our bank account this week. So I think it should hit either today or tomorrow, and that total is $391. So it's all because of you guys out there watching the videos. I had a couple of videos that really took off and went into the thousands of views. I know our channel's small. I think we're approaching 2,000 subscribers, so I want to throw a shout out to everybody that's subscribed, all the likes, all the comments that keep the algorithm going to push that content out there to those people potentially retiring, researching retirement, or thinking about getting a homestead, potentially running Dexter cows, maybe chickens, who want to play around with bird dogs. I know that's a small niche, but again, this YouTube video is, not to push all the buttons and make me thousands and thousands of dollars. It's to share my journey into retirement, what I'm doing, and how we're doing in that journey. So the $391 will go into the bank account, and as opposed to it just adding to the amount that we pay for water, electric, food, all that stuff, Linda and I have specifically said that money will be applied towards our young German Shorthair Pointer Raider, his training that's with Monkey Shine Kennel out of Michigan. Dan and April DeMambro are running Raider in some trials this spring. He was in their winter camp down in Georgia, where the weather is much more dog trainer friendly. It's not as cold. They have an area on a plantation down there that has birds and wild birds and liberated birds. So it gives the dogs better weather to train in and more opportunity to come across game and be trained on that game. This week they are up in Illinois. Can't remember the state park that they're at. It's a Denmark unit of a state park that is specifically groomed for running bird dogs. He may have run yesterday, but we didn't hear from Dan or April, but he may run today or tomorrow. So he is running in a very large championship. It's called the Region 5 Championship of the National German Shorthair Pointer Association. It is a national caliber trial. He will be running against the dogs that will be running in the NGSPA National Championship at the end of the month. So he is jumping out of the pot right into the fire and being put up against some of the most nationally competitive dogs. You may have remembered I posted picture of him coming in second place in a trial in Georgia right before they hit the road on the field trial circuit. He did really well. That was a retrieving stake. The judges stacked him up in second place, but him and the third place dog were the only ones that made the retrieve, so earned the position, the placement, and the ribbons. So he was top dog out of 28 dogs, and that was against all the other shooting dogs that are on Dan's string. So we were quite pleased, and Dan says he's highly competitive and running right at that level to where based on this weekend, or this week, and this weekend's coming trial at a Brittany trial in northern Illinois, Dan will determine whether to run him at Nationals in Grove Spring, Missouri, coming up at the end of the month. So we thought we'll take those YouTube earnings, the $391, apply those towards the training bill, the entry fees for the trials, and the medication. They keep him on dewormer and keep him healthy. So all that money will be going to support Raider out in his training program. I never thought that YouTube money would be a large portion of our budget, and it's not. But I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching, listening, seeing what we're doing in retirement, the hobbies that we have, and the things that we're doing. And it's all because of you guys out there that any amount of revenue is coming in. So we greatly appreciate that. You guys have a good week. 401k Nexters out.